All right, everybody, it's Ted Drozdowski for Premier Guitar. We're here at the 2018 NAMM show in Anaheim, California, Winter NAMM, and we are here with Kenny Moreland from Traveler Guitar, and he's got a Thinline Performer acoustic that he's going to tell us about.
So this is a prototype of a guitar that we're going to be having come out this year, and we felt that the timing was right. Obviously, it has a Chet Atkins influence. We have a torrefied spruce top and pearl inlays and vintage style tuners on the back, and it's chambered, so it really resonates nice and well. It uses Shadow electronics from Germany, and it's designed. I know this is our first full-size guitar for Traveler, which is a new thing, but the cool thing about it is it's a very durable guitar. And it's also kind of that acoustic guitar that is geared towards somebody that wants to go out and shred. It really is a performer. It's a Thinline performer. So you want to go out and you want to rip, and it's durable. You could take it on an airplane still and everything. So
let's talk about the pickup system, and also there's an interesting control set at the top. Why don't you explain what's going on there too?
It has panning for bass and it has panning for treble because the bridge is split 6 ways. So all the saddles are individual in that regard. And then you can pan it if you're playing stereo, so you can pan the low and the high and separate those two however you want to do it. And then it has a built-in tuner. It has aux in if you want to jam to something, and headphones out if you want to do personal private practicing. So
you said it's a Shadow system?
It's a Shadow system from Germany. Okay. Yeah. So Joe Marinick makes those, and we're real happy with it. So. And
what led you guys to pick that particular system? What was the hunt like?
on the electronics, you say?
Yeah.
Well, we've been working with Joe for a number of years now, and his stuff is just reliable. It's German engineered, and it just has always sounded very full and fantastic. And in a thinner guitar like this, that's super important to be able to bring out and have that dynamic range. So it was just a no-brainer to go with Joe on that. So.
And you'd mentioned that it's a shredder kind of guitar. What's the neck radius like on that and the build?
The neck radius, I believe, is 12 on this, and I think it's going to stay that way also for the final edition. So there'll be a few little minor changes that we're just kind of going over, but it's going to use bone nut, which it has a bone nut. So so we're pretty happy with it.
And the neck material as well?
The neck material on this guitar is, I believe, that it's mahogany on the back. And then on the front, we are using ebony.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Which is very traditional and always a beautiful wood.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's real snappy and it's real fast and it plays great.
Cool. And you have another guitar you want to show us too.
Well, it's for the classical guitar player. And just cosmetically, one of the things we wanted to do, because a lot of classical guitarists do not like necessarily having full-size dots along the top of the fretboard. So we thought that it would be really nice to put these mother of pearl dots just along the bottom edge and reduce the size. And it just gives you kind of a nice little, it's just a nice adornment. And then also the same thing, the specs are pretty similar. It's the torrefied spruce top, mahogany, ebony, and it's also chambered and uses the same system, the same electronics, the Shadow electronics. So vintage style tuners, and we're super stoked. We're going to be bringing these out 2018. So.
Well, great. Congratulations. Do you have a rough idea when these will street?
I do not know. Rough idea for street. I don't want to talk out of turn on that one. So you'll have to talk to Taylor, our sales manager, about that. I have a rough idea, but I'm not exactly sure. So.
Okay. And how are both of these priced?
Well, that's what.
Also not known yet?
Yeah. Okay. So, okay.
Well, cool. Kenny, thank you so much for talking with us today. We truly appreciate it.
Hold some information from you, but
that's okay. That's all right.
All right.
All right. Well, and again, here we are at the Traveler booth at Winter NAMM 2018, checking in with Kenny and looking at these two Traveler guitars that are actually full size and ready to shred or ready to play classical music on. Thanks.